Welcome to the Mouthpiece. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. We're going to talk about the Bellagio coming up, the Bellagio tournament. We're going to talk about my hand of the week. We're going to talk about all kinds of fucking crazy stuff that happened down at the Cherokee Casino down in Oklahoma. We're going to talk about football, about how I'm on a winning streak betting on football. Can you believe it? Coming up next on the Mouthpiece. We're going to go to the Cherokee Casino. I just came back from in Oklahoma. They always treat me pretty good down there, so I go down there for Scotty's tournament. After about 10 minutes, I get a penalty for saying the F word. I'm like, what are you talking about? I guess you can't say the F word at all. I guess they said I was in a conversation with somebody and I said the F word. Of course, I said, okay, give me my penalty. It's in the first limit. No big deal. And I go to Scotty, and I tell Scotty, because Scotty's like runs the tournament. I said, Scotty, they just gave me a penalty. What are you talking about? He says, you only get a penalty if you curse at somebody or whatever, just like the TDA rules say. I said, are you sure? He says, yeah, you're not supposed to have gotten a penalty. I said, well, they're giving me a penalty. He says, well, he goes, it's not supposed to be that way. I go, are you sure? Yeah, he's sure. Well, 6 hours later, I lose a pot, which is going to be my hand of the week, so I don't want to tell you exactly how the hand happened. And I said to myself, God, I'm so fucking unlucky. Just like that, just to myself. And the floor person was right behind me, says, oh, you know what I'm going to have to do, Mike? I'm going to have to give you a penalty. What are you talking about, a penalty? You're not allowed to say the F word. I go, Scotty said 5 hours ago I could say what I want as long as it's not towards somebody or at anybody, just like regular rules. Sorry. And they insisted after this hand, I had 5,000 in chips left, playing 2-400 blind, and the blinds were ready to go to 3 and 600, that I get a one-round penalty. In which I took the penalty, and the very next hand when I came back, I went broke with the guy who put in all his chips with Jack Queen off. And that really annoyed me, and I don't know if I'll plan on going back there again. They took care of me. I went there just for Scotty, and I didn't have to go across the country for a $5,000 buy-in tournament. I was very upset with that. I think that if that was the rule, that you couldn't curse at all, Scotty shouldn't have said to me, Mike, it's okay, you can, just not towards anybody. And then they should have gave me another break and said if it happens again. But Scotty had changed it, told me one thing, they gave me a stupid penalty on the other. It was very upsetting to me. I left there, I was very upset. I'm still upset. If Scotty hears this, he knows I'm upset. That's what happened to me in Oklahoma. Let's talk about football. Football? As you know, this is the Mouthpiece, so it doesn't really have to pertain to poker, but I'm on a big sports betting run. I know I promised everybody I wouldn't bet any sports or whatever, but I talked to, I decided I'm going to bet a little bit. I'm going to max myself where I bet out at $3,000 a game, and if I lose $50,000, I'm done for the year, which, it puts me on a little bit of a leash, and I have a little bit of fun, and I was actually $45,000 loser. And it looked like I was going to have to pay my $50 and be done. And I went on a 120,000 win streak between football and basketball in 2.5 weeks at $3,000 a game. Biggest run I ever went on in my life. That's like winning like 50 units. I mean, I never picked so many winners. And of course, they cut me off saying that I'm betting sharp guys' picks. Ha! I'm betting sharp guys' picks! Now that is funny. You'll never find anything funnier than that. I'm betting sharp guys' picks. You know what I did one day? One day, I came home at halftime. I didn't know the scores of any basketball games, but I was bored. I needed action. There was 5 games at halftime. I said, I'll take this for $3,000, this for $3,000, this for $3,000, this for $3,000. And then I bet the totals. And then I checked the scores, what it was at halftime. And I went 10-1. Yeah, I'm a sharp guy. I'm really, really skilled. Football and basketball, Mike Matusow, handicap at school. Join, free, $5.99, whatever you want to pay. My hand of the week comes brought to you by FullTiltPoker.com, Skin Industries, www.skinindustries.com, and the new Pro Player Party Energy, www.drinkproplayer.com. I just started drinking this. Tastes like drinking a lot of sugar, Party Energy. Pretty good, though. And my Mouthpiece, my hand of the week comes to you, and it's a hand at the Cherokee Casino. It's not a bad beat hand. It's an interesting hand. It was the one that got me the F*** you penalty. So I guess you all want to know what I got the F-bomb penalty for, and this is what happened. I was grinding a short stack most of the day. I had about 10,000 in chips, and guy limped on the button, small blind folded, and I knuckled my option. I have queen 6 off. Flop comes queen 3-6 with 2 clubs. I check. The button bets 500. I make it 1,500. He called 1,000 more. Well, yeah, I got maybe king, queen, jack, queen, maybe even a flush draw. So the turn card comes, a 9 of clubs. I check. He checks. Well, now I don't know what he has, but I know my hand's got to be good. Now the river card comes like a king. I bet 2,500. He calls. And lo and behold, he turned over pocket 3s for 3 3s. He'd have busted me if he played his hand the way he's supposed to be played. But don't worry, I lost 4,500 out of my 10,000 with this hand. But that's my hand of the week, and that's the hand I said, God, I'm so fucking unlucky to myself out loud, and they gave me a penalty for. So it's an interesting hand of the week because of the fact that the guy played it so bad and should have busted me. I mean, he says, I thought you were making a move. Yeah, I'm making a move. I've got 10,000 in chips, and I'm in there making a move. Yeah, okay. Thank you for not busting me that hand, but thank you, Cherokee, for a dumb penalty. Coming up next, we got a lot of phone calls coming in. I hope it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's the special edition. Let's hit the phone lines. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. It's Mike.
Yo.
What's up, brother? Who's this?
My name's Matt from Chicago.
Hey, from Chicago. Happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy.
Hey, you too, boss. Hey, I was wondering, why isn't there more protests for, like, the sponsorships to add money to the prize pools of these big tournaments?
Because poker players are a bunch of whores and a bunch of morons. If it was up to me, I'd be out there protesting every single day, and I'd be out there trying to get everybody together, but they don't care. Everybody's out for themselves, and they don't want to get things better.
That's what I don't understand. I don't understand why nobody is, like, you know, trying to group people together to push for it.
Listen, I don't know why
enough
either,
people
buddy.
got together.
I went out and protested. They all laughed in my face. You know?
Really?
Poker players are so dumb. They're dumber than a box of rocks, I tell you.
I mean, because them sponsorship, I mean, it's just sick.
It's like $100 million a year they're getting paid in sponsorship money, and they don't put a quarter in any of our prize pool, and they make us pay 6 to 9% juice. It's a complete joke. When I start talking about the subject, I get all riled up. So
I could imagine. I mean, because everything is the snacker cam this and the fucking, this camera's sponsored by this person and this all-in is sponsored by this person. And,
right, and those sponsors
none of the money
they're paying the casinos all the money, and we're getting nothing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what,
and
the players are also paying the casinos, so I don't know. I just thought it was something that, you just don't hear about it.
Listen, if I could get a group together and they would go with me, God bless it. But guess what? If I got all the top 50 poker players in the world together, guess what? They'll say, F*** you, and they'll turn somebody else into a star. You understand?
Right. Right.
So that's the thing we got going against us. All right, man. Well, happy
brother.
Thanksgiving. Thanks for the call.
Yeah,
Call me anytime.
All right, man.
You got it.
Take it easy, Mike. Good luck.
Welcome to the Mouthpiece. It's Mike.
I've been trying to get on this show forever.
Well, it's about time you call me. What's going on? Who's this?
This is Danny.
Danny who?
Danny Sales.
Danny, where are you from?
Oregon. Were you from Vegas, right, Mike?
Oregon. Your sucking ducks cost me, let's see, how much money? Dixon has to play with a broken knee. Cost me about $50,000. How you doing?
Did he really?
Yeah, what's going on?
And that's your... Oh, nothing. Just playing a little full tilt, that's all.
Yeah? Bet you never win either.
See, you've been grinding on low-limit tables lately.
Yeah, I never win. I've been playing lower limits trying to win. I still never win. I lost like $50,000 playing 1 and 200. I can't play any better. I mean, I just sit there and grind. I fold my hand after hand after hand. I wait for the nuts and get on the river.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it before.
It's a joke.
Happens. Hey, I was wondering also, how's your bet going with, was it Seidel or Phil Gordon?
No, with Ted Forrest. But it's not going that well, but I'm kicking it in a full mode. And Ask me how I'm doing by February 1st. That's going to be the important date.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Right on. Well, Mikey, hey, man, I was just calling. Just want to let you know that all of us in Oregon just love you, man, and we hate all the haters that hate on you. And
thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Brother.
Call me anytime, all right, man?
All right, brother.
Happy
Take
Thanksgiving.
Care. You too.
Welcome to the Mouthpiece. Happy Thanksgiving. What's going on? Who's this?
What's going on, Mike The Mouth? This is Willie from Corpus Christi, Texas. How's it going, man?
Hey, Corpus Christi. What's up, buddy?
You ever heard of us?
Yes, where the hurricanes always hit, right there, Corpus Christi.
What about South Padre Island?
That's right there. That's where they have all the good spring breaks and when I was younger.
How's it going, man? You making any money?
No, I never win. But that's okay. I'm still happy. I still love all you guys. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I wanted to call and shout out to say you and my brother play a lot of poker. You're one of our favorite players, man. We've been loving you for a few years already, man.
You guys, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. I try my hardest to be good and be happy and make everybody else happy. And I mean, I never win, but you know, it's not my fault. I never win. I never win. I lose every hand I play.
I got one quick question for you, man.
Yep.
I got a quick question.
Okay.
Hey, I play a lot on Full Tilt Poker, man, and I've been playing I've been playing online poker since probably like 2002, and I've had decent bankrolls, around $8 grand, 10 grand, 12 grand, up and down, and I lose it all. But my question is when you get around that range, I'm usually playing 1-2 no limit until. When is it? What's a good, I guess, bankroll to move up to the 5-10 level?
I would say 300 big bets. If you're playing $1 and $2 no limit, I would say probably let's see, that'd be like 50 big bets. I would pay $1,200 to double up and limit, and to play like 5 and 10, I would want about 5,000 maybe.
Can you tell me what reason it would be that I would go broke after I get up,
Well, I don't know. I never win a hand. I could have $1 million and go broke. So it depends. If you never win a hand, you might need as much as you can.
All right, Mike. Well, I just thought I'd call in and say hi.
Buddy, I appreciate the call. You have a great Thanksgiving.
Man. When a big one, get one of them WPT.
Yeah, one day I'll get it all in with the best hand and not get f***ed.
All right, man.
Take care, man.
All right.
It's a happy day at the Mouthpiece. Can I help you?
Hey, Mike, how you doing? This is Alex from Jersey.
Who's this?
Alex from Jersey.
Alex from Jersey. The Nets suck shit.
What's going on? So listen, I got a question and I got a suggestion. My question is about a hand. I'm in a 1-2 no limit game.
You f***ed it up. You played it wrong. No, go ahead. What was it?
No, I probably did. I got King 5 in one of the blinds. I forget which. It's about a 6-way action pot. No raise pre-flop.
All right.
Flop comes King 3, 2 diamonds.
Okay.
I bet at it about 2/3 of the pot. I get action from the guy to my immediate left. Everybody else folds.
Well, there's a pretty good
Turn
chance.
comes.
Pretty good chance he's got a
6.
king.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Turn comes to 6. I bet at it again. He just calls me. And I'm thinking, okay.
The board's what? King 6-3?
Yeah. King 6-3, I have King 5. So I'm just thinking, I would think he would pop it there if he had a king, but I'm not really
sure he had king. He should have. I'd lay about 3-1 he had king queen, but that's all right.
Okay, so then I boat up on the river with the 5. And now I'm thinking I should shove, check to him, or just value bet.
Well,
now, I was thinking
I would probably. Chances are he's got the other king, but if somehow he doesn't, he's not going to call you. So I would probably check.
Okay, because if he's on a flush draw, he might bluff at it.
Right, exactly.
And I can just check raise.
Probably ended up. Would you end up chopping it?
No, what I ended up doing. Well, I like I said, I boated up. I bet pot there because I think it's the worst decision, but I bet pot. And so after I bet pot, he called, and I take down the pot. The's no showdown. Like, I didn't see what he had. He just mucked it.
Well,
I really have no idea what he has there.
I guess you ended up with the right decision. Wow, that's a pretty amazing. They could never have. But see, I play with higher limit player. I couldn't even imagine what that guy could have had.
Yeah, that's what
I would have checked. I would have checked the river, and I wouldn't have got paid. So you did better than I did.
Do you, at the lower limits, is there a general rule of thumb that you follow? Like, do you just?
Listen. When it looks like there's no way they have a hand they could call, you always you check to induce a bluff. That's all.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks a lot, though,
man. For the future. Okay. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, man. Later.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Mike, what's up?
What's up, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, you too. Listen, I got a question.
Who's this?
I've been having a lot of trouble playing my sit and goes, and I seem to be doing really well in my multi-table tournaments. I'm wondering what the difference in strategy is.
So you're struggling with your sit and goes?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Not patient enough. Sit and go. Are you talking about your head up sit and goes?
Yeah, it's usually like a low maybe.
I've been pretty much dominating head up sit and goes lately. Even though my record shows I'm still way behind from where I was and where I am now, I'm pretty much been really doing well. And the name of sit and go, you got it. It's pot control. You know, you always want to when the blinds start to go up, you never want to raise like 3 times the big blind, because now people could come over the top of you and it's a big amount of money.
Right.
You always want to keep the, double the blind, double the blind, double the blind, double the blind, double the blind. Especially when it starts to get really high up, when the blinds in the turbos go to like 40, 80 or 50 and 100. You definitely don't want to be making it 300, because now the guy moves in on you, you're forced to call with anything. So it's all about limping and pot control in the sit and goes. When the blinds and antes get up bigger, you have to limp a little bit more and raise a little bit less.
My biggest problem is actually early on in the tournament. If I get to heads up, if I make it to heads up, I probably do better in heads up than I do, even short-handed or a full table.
All right. But you're talking about playing head up sit and goes, or are you talking about multi-table sit and goes?
No, I mean it's a single table. Let's look at it like even single tables where there's only 9 to 10 players sitting on the table.
Okay. Well, first of all, when I play the 9-handed sit and goes, I play as tight as you can play until they're down to like 5-handed. So that's the correct way to play. And then after that, you just start doubling the blinds and try and take control. And if everybody lets you take control of the table, then you just start taking. It's all about the blinds and antes.
Sure. I probably should be giving up more hands that I would normally play in other.
You got to play tight till it's down to 5-handed. All right, buddy, got to go. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for the call, and I'll hope to hear from you soon.
All right.
Later. Welcome to the Mouthpiece Thanksgiving edition. This is Mike. What's up?
What's up, Mikey?
What's up, brother? Who's this?
I'm Jason. I'm from South Texas, Corpus Christi.
Oh, another from Corpus Christi. Are you related to the last guy that called me from Corpus Christi?
Yeah, that was my older brother that was calling earlier. We're huge fans, man.
What's up, man?
We're huge fans. Oh, not much, man. Just seeing what's going on, what your plans are for Thanksgiving and everything.
Well, my plans are to sit home and fire the football. Fire the football and eat some turkey, but not that much because I got a weight loss bet. And have a lot of fun. That's just basically it. I'm a football junkie, and I've actually been doing real well.
That's exactly how my brother is. I got a lot in common.
Yeah, I've actually been doing real well lately. And that's pretty much it, man. I'm just taking it easy and getting ready for the Bellagio tournament coming up.
Oh, awesome, man. That's good. We watch a lot of poker on TV, high stakes, and I was wondering how come you don't have your hands on any of that dead money in the $500K buy-in that they got going on.
Well, because it is dead money, isn't it?
It is dead money, bro. I mean,
those guys are all multi-billionaires, and when you play poker money is power, and if I'm in there with $500,000 and I'm playing on scared money, and they're playing with I don't give a shit money, guess who has the edge? So that's why I'm playing that one. And when I play in the 100,000 buy-in, I usually buy in with 2-3 buy-ins, and I play my game. So you can't play with scared money in poker, and if I was playing that in that big game of a game, I wouldn't be playing my game. I
hear you, man. That's awesome. Well, just keep doing what you do on high stakes, man.
Thanks, man. Call back anytime, man.
You got a lot of fans over here, man.
Thanks, man. Peace.
Later.
Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike. Happy Thanksgiving. What's up?
Hey, Mikey. It's James Duty from Brighton, Michigan. How you doing?
Michigan. The Wolverines. The suckers cost me $8,000 this weekend. What's going on?
Not too much. I'm in a poker league, and yesterday I made a pretty insane call. I'm wondering what you would do right here. Okay, we're deep in a tournament. The blinds are 25-50. It's a league, and it's the last day, and it's down to 8 people. And I got 2,500 chips. The guy on my right has about 2,200. I got pocket 10s in the big blind, and the small blind just limps in. And I smooth call, and the flop comes 8-9-3.
So small blind, big blind?
Yeah, small blind, big. I'm big, and I just smooth off.
Well, I would have definitely raised in the big blind there. I wouldn't.
Yeah, for sure. But this is an aggressive player. I'm thinking maybe I can trap the guy right here.
You're never trapping anybody with 2 10s. Okay, it's just not a hand to trap somebody with. You know, like.
Yeah, I know.
Kings or aces are trapping hands. But go ahead.
Okay, sorry. And anyways, well, the flop comes 8-9-3. He leads off for 200, and I raise it to 5 just to kind of see where he's at. And he smooth calls right there.
I like that hand. I think he had a 9.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, the turn comes like a blank, like maybe a 4 or something. Well, he then leads out for. He checks. I lead up for 6, and he raises all in, and it was another like 1,200 for me to call, which is pretty much my whole tournament life. And my first instinct was to fold, and I just postured and started thinking about it.
Well, I mean, it depends what you think. I'm not going to go back against my decision. He could have had an ace, but an aggressive player is not going to limp with an ace there unless he has 3 aces. So if he has 3 aces, or you have the best hand, probably.
Yeah, and I was thinking that.
And there's 6, 8, 9. Chances are he probably had 7, 9 in his hand.
Well, yeah, I was thinking why would he limp with ace jack in that situation?
There's no way he has a. He either has 3 aces or you got the best hand. Period.
Yeah, exactly. And I just started going through hands and rambling stuff off, and King 9 came to my mind. And I'm like, you got King 9. I said this exact thing to his face. He kind of just eyeballed.
I would have put him on 7-9 though, because the straight draw came on the turn, right? It came ace 8, 9, 6.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, I just said King 9. He kind of glanced up at me. I'm thinking, wow. And I counted my chips up. I'm like, how much do you have? And he said it to me. His voice, kind of crackled. And at that point, I'm just like, I call, and I flipped over my 2 10s. Well, anyways, the guy kind of went irate, wondering how I can make that call. And I'm like, this league's full of a bunch of older guys. I'm just 18.
Did you have the winner or no?
Yeah, I flipped over the winner.
What do you have?
And held up, and he had King 9, exactly what I called out, actually.
Good read, good play.
And, yeah, I mean...
If it wasn't an aggressive player, if it was just a regular player, I probably would have folded on the turn. But when you're telling me he's an aggressive player, you know we don't have an ace.
I'm thinking, that's exactly what I was thinking. If he would raise, I didn't put him on 2 pair because you don't lead out like that against an 8-1. Kind of like check raise, maybe make a pot. But anyways, I ended up winning the tournament from there.
Good job, man.
But thanks a lot. So how you been running? Are you?
I'm running terrible. I'm running terrible in poker, but life's good. I'm happy. As long as I'm happy, I don't care how I do in poker.
But it was nice talking to you, Mike.
You too. Have a great Thanksgiving.
You too. Have a great one.
Bye. Mike here. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Mouthpiece.
Hey, Mike. It's Brandon from Sacramento.
Brandon, what's up, man?
Nothing. I have a couple questions about, online poker. I haven't played in a,
All right, you get one question. I give you one question.
Okay,
you don't get 2.
One question. Haven't played in a while, and I started playing here in the past few months.
Great. So you're putting yourself through torture again, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Me neither.
But my question is do you get hands and have deja vu? It's like you know what's going to happen because you've been there before and been there before.
Well, yeah, I just enter a hand. I know what their 2 cards are. I tell the person next to me what their 2 cards are. I know I'm going to get beat, and I get beat. That's not deja vu. It's just on the internet.
Man, last couple months, I'll call somebody's all in, leave me enough chips though, but, 3 times in the last month I've had ace-jack against queen-king, flop 2 pair, river a 10.
Oh, yeah.
And
if I had ace-jack and I flopped 2 pair, I would expect a river against king-queen every time. That's how I run, though.
Wow.
I run so bad.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Nobody in the universe runs worse than I do in online poker. That you can mark down.
No, and I see you on heads up against Negreanu too. I mean, it was just ridiculous.
I just run bad, but you know what? I play good, and that keeps me alive. You know, one day I'm going to actually get to the final table and not get unlucky.
Yeah, I hear you, man. All right, good luck.
Thanks. Have a happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Thank you.
You
Bye.
too, man. Well, it's been another great week on the Mouthpiece. Thank you all for calling in. I want you to all have a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to be betting a lot of football, eating a lot of turkey, going on my diet right afterwards, getting ready for the Bellagio tournament, going to Australia, all kinds of busy stuff for Mike the Mouth. I got a lot of big things happening for me. My book's almost done. My 2 books are almost done. I have a big thing I just signed, which you guys are all going to hear about in the next week. I'll see you. Have a great weekend. Later. Drink, pro player.